this will be the reading for Aquarius. We'll start off with the tea leaf, and then we'll get some animal spirit cards. Move into Spirit Song Tarot, clarified by the Enchanted World Tarot. After that, a Queen of the Moon Oracle card, and then a Happy Journey affirmation card, and then, as always, some charms. So let's dive in. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we have career. We have July. We have mountain. Major challenge to overcome. I was seeing, okay, in your meditation, with major challenge to overcome, I got a bird of prey. I couldn't quite get what bird it was. I thought maybe an eagle, but I don't know. All I really saw was a shadowing of it, like light coming through and like the wings spanning. And I got with that, spread your wings, get ready to soar. I also got mountain lion, a puma or a mountain lion. So I think you're climbing this mountain and gonna soar right off of it. Alright, we have seahorse, family matters. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, some of you are going to, really bring bread to the table in the sense of generational wealth here. We have four-leaf clover, great, good fortune. These are some great cards. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. That's been coming out. Not a whole lot, but quite a little bit here. For a few different signs. What I've been getting off of it a lot is things are heating up, something's cooking. So I'm kind of getting off this, there can be frictions, in a household. That's just what happens, people aren't always going to agree, and you're going to sometimes butt heads. When you share a space, it can be difficult. And even if you don't share a space, when you are around each other all your life, sadly, unfortunately, often people take out the most on the people they feel comfortable around, the people they really care about. So do remember that that love and care is there, and that life can be a bit challenging sometimes, but you are going to overcome these challenges. We have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise, with career here, so that's standing out quite a bit. We have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So perhaps you know, in order to make new paths, sometimes we have to leave other paths behind. Or, you know, sometimes we have to pour all our focus into one project. And, you know, there might be something that we think we really want, but it doesn't work out. I was getting with, which reading was it? Sagittarius, maybe? That sometimes sometimes you might have to, you come up against something and you have to realize, is this a challenge? Is this something I'm inspired to grow through? And you know, learning to tell the difference between a challenge and a dead end, somewhere where, you know, you may perhaps no longer feel inspired by it, or you know, something you've worked hard on and it's just not working out. You know, learning to tell the difference between these things. Because sometimes, you know, we're supposed to burn some bridges and leave some pathways to really pour our focus where it matters. So trust in divine timing with that. Know that things will work out the way that they are meant to. Let's go ahead and get your animal spirit. Spirit guides and angels. Messages for Aquarius. Well, that's a bit there. I did see snake in your meditation, but I actually didn't write it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and read these for you. So first we have Cobra. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble, wise. When out of balance, know-it-all, egocentric. To bring into balance, taking a class, study. So perhaps you'll be studying for this career. Got with bag, like pulling something out of the bag. You've got this in the bag. So now you've got this. Great, good fortune ahead. Alright, fish. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. So yeah, that kind of connects to this bridge here. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. To bring into balance, sets a small goal and accomplish it. So this is about this was definitely on one of the reads, it was the title actually, taking like small bite-sized tasks like a fish. You know, actually I have a gem here I made it, and it's a fish with a gem in its mouth. And so yeah, I'm thinking of that, bite-sized pieces. It also was made in memory of my fish that I had, 𝕃'𝕼, which is higher, like spelled 𝕃'𝕼, which is remnant of Hierophant. So that connects with Cobra there, with like getting in touch with that inner guide, and also like school studies, or perhaps like career training, yeah, something of that nature. Alright, let's go ahead and get your tarot. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to see? Oh wow, that's quite a bit. Okay. And this is quite a bit. We'll read through this quickly and then possibly grab you some more cards and put these ones away. Maybe I'll leave them. Alright. Knight of Shells. That is, charm and passion. It's in reverse. So you're perhaps, I'm getting in need of rest. I did also see in your meditation bear, give yourself some leisure time. Might be planning too much, and that's also seen with fish there. You're planning too much and you're not planning leisure time or time just to relax with yourself. I also got Pacific Ocean, like things will calm, and to hydrate. You might not be getting enough hydration. We have 5 Shaman, which is equivalent to the Hierophant actually, but we have it in reverse here. Divine wisdom, spiritual power. So there might be a reason that you haven't stepped towards this yet. Partially due to the fact that you need rest. You might take on too much and it'll just be another thing. So again, take that rest. But also you might be, oh, and I'm seeing now, here's that eagle with the wings spread. So, see, once you get into this, you're gonna soar, you're gonna do great. But there might be a reason. You might be kind of in a rebellious energy, like maybe you don't like the education system, but you're going to find a way to educate yourself. I do see that. We have King of Acorns, which is equivalent, and I should have said Knight of Shells is the Knight of Cups. And then King of Acorns, which is the King of Pentacles. Apologies, King of Wands. And it's innovation and optimism. So you may not be feeling optimistic about this. Perhaps you feel like you don't have what it takes, even though you definitely do. Okay, so it's just, I still feel like it's about rest. Needing some rest because you're disconnected from your heart. So taking time for you, it could have to do with these family matters. You're just feeling a little bit kind of beat up about it all. And so it's hard to put your heart into anything when you're feeling that way. But you will get past this. We have the Page of Shells, intuition, inspiration. It is in your challenge position, but you know, especially with Mountain here, major challenges to overcome. But I see you overcoming them. I saw you climbing that mountain and soaring. Then we have 7 of Feathers, preparation, resourcefulness, and there is that wild cat. So you are going to overcome this, and this is equivalent to the 7 of Swords. You are going to overcome this. It's like prepare yourself, because you are being guided, and this is going to happen. I did get with this spread your wings, get ready to soar. But when I heard it, it was like get ready to soar. You're about to. It's happening. And I think you're going to enjoy it. You're very much so going to enjoy it. Alright, and then we have here 5 of Feathers, strategy, resilience, the Tower, release, revelation. So it's going to shock you. You're going to shock yourself with your capability here. You know, it is something you're going to resist a little bit. I think that just happens when we step out of our comfort zone. But Page of Crystals. Interestingly, I got an idea within an idea. This is reminding me of that. A flame within a flame, idea within an idea. It reminded me of Inception. And also like a breaking of a cycle, which can kind of like bring on this like tower energy in like a positive light. And then we have the Hanged Man in patience, perception. So it might feel a little bit overwhelming at first, but I do see you it's almost like you have to feed your inner fire. Like, no matter how overwhelming it is, you have this desire to feed this inner fire, with the fish and the keeping on moving, like movement after movement. Make sure you take time for rest. That is very important with refueling yourself. And that's going to be very important here. But yeah, it's like it doesn't matter that you're feeling overwhelmed, because, and rest will help with that feeling of overwhelm also, by the way. But you are just, it's like you have to. You're not seeking out anything like money or anything other than purpose. And like aligning with your soul. It's like you need something to set your soul on fire. You're not gonna put in your effort, you're not gonna work unless it's something that really sets your soul on fire. We have 6 of shells, sentiment, joy. So you're gonna enjoy this. Like, it's gonna be a shock, and it's gonna feel a little bit overwhelming, because it's like diving into something new. I just heard crazy, so it's like it feels a little bit crazy, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like that kind of crazy, but like you really enjoy it. It actually brought a smile to my face. Yeah, you're really gonna love it. 9 of feathers, which is equivalent to the 9 of swords. So, and I'm really seeing this self-empowerment, like as you're doing this, you're just gonna feel so proud. You're stepping into the unknown and you're really loving the ride. And it's really empowering you. We have Queen of Shells in reverse, peace, compassion. Again with this, I am getting take time to rest, connect with yourself. It's going to help, especially since I feel like things are going to be moving fast. Once you step into this, yeah, I'm just feeling that. I'm really feeling like as you go, things pick up. It's kind of like things cooking. Like sometimes it's like when you turn on the burner, it might take a second to like heat up to where it needs to, unless you have gas. Sometimes the gas heats up a lot quicker. But on electric burners, it takes a minute for it to get there. But then once it does, it's like, you really gotta watch it, because it's like really going at that point. So it's kind of feeling like that. Something's cooking. I just got that song, Hey Good Looking, What You Got Cooking. Alright, and then we have Knight of Crystals, which is equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. So I think that this is, again, about the burnout, making sure that you don't burn out, because it is going to feel a little bit hectic and draining. It's hard work, but again, you enjoy it. You enjoy it, so that makes it not feel so. It's not like the hard work that you've done in the past, and it's just like soul draining. It's like you're filling your soul up. You're feeding your soul fire. So it's rejuvenating, but at the same time it is hard work. So it is still draining in other ways, like to do get rest and take time for leisure. Yeah, especially like we do see a new job or a raise. We do see this in reverse really here. But, you know, it just might take some time is what I'm getting with that. It might be a slow release, so don't let that deter you. Again, really sit with yourself and know the difference between challenge and or like, you know, something that's like just not working out, or challenge. And you know, challenge can be a wonderful thing. So, you know, hold on to that determination. You know, you're gonna have fluctuations in that. That's okay, that happens. There's gonna be periods where you feel a little bit like, is this just not gonna work out, and doubts, and that's just normal. Everybody goes through that. So don't let that be any have any effect on you, and embrace the challenges. Because again, we saw prosperity and abundance. Like, things are going to work out for you. Okay, that flipped. I am feeling it this way. Over here. Okay. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Everything feels so loose, like the cards almost just want to fall out of my hand. So, okay, I'm kind of getting with that. It kind of reminded me of like when you work out too hard and then your like knees feel like they're gonna buckle. So perhaps look into if that is happening specifically when you're working out. Perhaps potassium could help, or you know, maybe look into, you know, different things that help after a workout. But also, okay, and I am also getting to be careful with pre-workout if you use that. But if it's not physically for working out and you're just kind of, it's like nerves or, you know, something like that. Oh, we have a flipper here. Then it's like, you know, try to strengthen your knees, and that could symbolically even be, the knees are like the connection between spirit and more like the knees are meant to be the gateway between like the spirit and the like will and the more material aspect of the human body. And the knees are I'm also getting take a knee. Okay, so it's like rest. Connect with that spiritual aspect. Okay. So we have 9 of Swords. So yeah, I'm feeling anxiety with this. I think you're looking at this mountain and it's like stressing you out because it seems like it's too much to climb. But I think so long as you take steps and manageable steps at that, you know, very quickly, like it'd go more easy. It like you're more capable of doing it than you realize, and it's not going to be the same kind of effort you've put into other things that haven't worked out. And so it's going to feel different, and you're actually going to enjoy climbing this mountain. And then you're going to soar. You know, of course, life will still have its, like, there will be more mountains to climb and its rough edges. Oh, I just got The Climb by Miley Cyrus. So enjoy the journey. Like, you are going to enjoy climbing this mountain. You're going to see so many beautiful things. Alright, then we have 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so it feels like intangible. It's just feeling very intangible. But this is going to change. You're going to have a moment and rise up. And 3 of Pentacles in reverse. If there is somebody influencing you in some way that makes you feel small or just diminishes your feelings of capability, and it doesn't even have to be directly, like perhaps you've just had challenges in your family life and it makes it feel like gosh, if I can't even manage this, how can I manage this? You know, you're being called to let that go, because it's not true. It's like, comparing usually is never like, perception is a funny thing. Like, just look at optical illusions and you can, like, it's like a reminder of, like, you know, things are not always as they seem. So it's not true. You will certainly be able to meet the challenge. And I think it might even reawaken something within you. Something is already reawakening within you. You have this, like, that's why you perhaps take on too much, is because it's like you're trying to feed that soul fire. But there is going to come an opportunity. I'm definitely getting education. Now, it's been a struggle to feel the joy, and again, I think that's burning out. I think it's that you put a lot of effort into things, and sometimes it ends up being wasted effort, and then that becomes like discouraging. So look at what's a challenge and what's a dead end. Try to really always look at that and shine light on that and go from there. Princess of Swords. So some of you, it could also be somebody, like, for sure, like, that diminishes you in a way. And it's like, use your voice. You know, stop that from happening. Nip it in the bud. You know, you don't have to accept that behavior. It might be hard for you to sometimes to find your voice. And again, I think that taking a course or just education in some way, it could be higher education, like spiritual, it could be, you know, for a career. That's what I'm, like, more heavily getting. But it could be all about, you know, multiple forms, like both, because it's always good to feed that spiritual side as well. But yeah, don't let anyone take your voice from you. And we have the 10 of Hearts, which is the 10 of Cups, fulfillment. You know, you are going to have great good fortune. I was getting generational wealth, period of prosperity and abundance. You're going to bring bread to your family. You're going to, like, you know, really bring things to a good place for yourself, for your family. That's going to pass down. And I think even more so, it's like a wonderful example being set. So it's more than just the money that you're bringing to the table by doing this. The Magician, you have everything you need at your disposal. You can master any of the elements. You can master anything that you set your mind to. You're very good at seeing this, you know, working in different ways. We have the 6 of Hearts in reverse. So you're definitely stepping away from anything that just doesn't match your heart. I just got the song Match My Freak. Is somebody going to match my freak? So maybe stepping away from anybody that's judgmental, that brings you disharmony. We have a Judgment. So yeah, like, this is very wonderful. Again, I'm seeing generational wealth. I'm seeing, okay, I got this in your, meditation. Breaking / broke a cycle. So you perhaps have already started to break this cycle, this like a toxic cycle, or a generational cycle. You might be the breaker of like negative generational karma within your family. Perhaps you'll be the first person to go off to college. I want people to know, like, that's not always, another thing that's like not always as it seems. Like, history and things do tend to, like, even just in your life, you know, lessons repeat themselves until they're learned. And it's not always necessarily like negative. Actually, I would even say, like, generally, you know, nothing's really negative. It just is what it is, and a matter of overcoming it. But yeah, I do see you breaking something. Prince of Wands, and being very inspired. So going through this is going to be very inspiring for you. And I see it, again, inspiring your family, like leaving a legacy in a way. We do have the World in reverse. But I'm feeling like it's kind of like this, like, it's because you're going against the current. You're swimming upstream. And so it's going to feel challenging for sure, but as I said, you enjoy it. But again, take time for rest. Don't carry the world on your shoulders. Don't get caught in the responsibilities that you forget to give yourself a break. Okay, I don't know why this is coming through, but it's just get the commercials, the ads in the past for Kit Kat bars that give me a break, give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your Queen of the Moon. Spirit guides and angels. Messages for Aquarius, please. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, also, I had the knee before, and now my elbows feel kind of weak. Perhaps look into joint health. Are you getting all of the nutrients you need for joint health? Joints and cartilage always, oh, there's a flipper, always remind me of Cancerian energy, and calcium. It's technically, is it lime phosphorus? And what's the other big thing? Maybe omegas. I believe they're good for joint health, and maybe anti-inflammatory type things. If you've noticed inflammation in your body, maybe ginger tea. And I always say, if you're on medications or anything like that, always speak to your healthcare provider and MTM pharmacist, or you can speak to an herbalist or what have you, but just to make sure of any interactions or anything of that nature. Alright, so we have surrender, and also taking a knee is about surrendering. Yeah, you might have been resisting this, and it's surrender. Allow your path to unfold. Stop resisting your path. And we have patience. So it's going to take some patience to get through this. With some of you, if you have children, it's about having patience with your child. Perhaps things get stressed and tense, especially if there's a teenage child. I feel still it's no matter what, it's tough raising a kid, and I think all parents have moments where it's your patience just diminishes, and so it's again about taking that time for yourself. That'll help you have more tolerance and be able to be patient in those matters. I know you definitely love your children. They're part of your focus on wanting to do whatever this is that brings in this wealth for you and your family. They're heavily in your heart and mind. Alright, let's get your happy me affirmation card. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to see? Messages for Aquarius, please. Okay, I'm feeling another. Messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to see? This is being called to me because of fish. It's reminding me a lot of this fish, actually. They're definitely different fish. This might be a carp. It kind of looks like a koi, but it kind of looks right. I'd say carp. They're definitely different fish, but they look a lot like. I deserve all the good that comes my way. So just know that. Alright, this came first. I'll do this one first. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. So it's like you have the power to do this. You are the creator of your life. What you think about yourself becomes your reality. Be gentle with yourself, compassionate, and trust yourself. You control your reality. So it's like, take the reins and make this happen. There is great fortune awaiting you after you overcome yourself, really. Alright, I believe in myself. If someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support and faith. Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend, or your child for that matter. You know, care for that inner child. I have everything I need within myself. Just believe in yourself and allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources you need. I am able to accomplish anything I set my mind upon. We did get that. What is it that you desire and you haven't succeeded at yet? Divide and conquer. Give yourself time and divide your plan into small pieces. After each victory, you will feel uplifted and ready to do more. So yeah, again, it's like as you go along, you're going to actually really enjoy this. It's not going to feel like the heavy work that you've done in the past that wasn't fulfilling or sitting, like, connecting to your heart. This is something it's going to, like, feed that soul fire. So it's going to be different than what you know of hard work. You're going to enjoy it. Alright, let's grab this one. Two marbles here. Kind of swirled around each other. And it kind of reminded me of yin and yang and fire and water, especially with the orange on this and the blue on this. So perhaps balancing your yin and yang. Things are coming together. You see that with the puzzle pieces here. Right, we have a ear pod for listening. So connecting with your intuition and really listening, but also perhaps with patience, and how I felt that with like a child, if you have one. You know, really listen to your child. They might have something they might not feel heard on, but also for you, you might be feeling that way. And so speak up, don't be afraid to use your voice. But okay, also a balance between listening and speaking. We have the star here. I'm getting with this healing your throat chakra, it being blue, and with that just being spoken of. You're healing your throat chakra. That's also going for with how you speak to yourself. We have the tree, again, generational wealth and breaking generational karma. You're like creating good karma and breaking some of the less beneficial karma. We have the key with the citrus. It always reminds me of the citrus fruit. It also is like a wheel. So again, don't carry the world on your shoulders. Enjoy enjoy the ride, because that's going to be a key to success here. We have the grapes. I am kind of getting grapes of wrath here. So again, be patient with yourself. You know, sometimes you might give yourself, you might be in wrath with yourself. And then that might also reflect elsewhere to your kids. So have patience with yourself, have patience with those around you. We have the pineapple. I'm again getting with this taking bite-sized pieces. I'm actually remembering how people will pull out like little pieces, like roll the pineapple or something and pull out the little pieces. So also balance in, okay, I remember taking this, going to this little like conference thing a long time ago, when I was a kid actually. My friend invited me to go, and it was this like, I just remember them speaking on women's brains are like spaghetti and men's brains are like waffles, and of course, you know, it's not entirely one way or the other or gender specific, but like, yeah, some people more dominantly compartmentalize like the waffles, and some people more dominantly a lot of things intermesh. You know, that's kind of very watery energy, whereas fiery energy can compartmentalize. So balance those energies, and if you get very enmeshed, you know, learn to compartmentalize where it's needed. Learning how to like detach. You know, it's wonderful. There's pros and cons to both sides, because I know I used to feel more like dominant in the enmeshing and not seeing the cons in that, and not seeing the benefits of that. Like detachment can be healthy. There's like healthy forms of detachment. I always felt like detachment was like stepping out of love, when that's not true. So that's what I'm getting off of that actually, which is not what I would usually get. We have the fish here. So yeah, you're swimming upstream, so it might feel challenging, but you're really enjoying this. And I just saw a koi fish. Like, koi fish go for a lot of money, and I'm getting that with good fortune. So this is reminding me of good fortune. We have the horse, the chariot. Things are moving forward whether you're ready or not. Okay, I just got the song, Ready or Not. Here I come, you can't hide. I feel like this is about facing the challenges. Alright, and we will leave this here. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, hopefully, folks.